got your chart for height versus humerus. You need to follow those same steps, but you're gonna create a chart now for your height versus your femur. All right, in order to do that, you're gonna click on this column C, and then you can hold down either the control key on a Chromebook or Windows computer, or the command key if you're using a Mac. I'm using a Mac, but you can hold down that key and then click on E, column E, to select both of those two columns. Again, you click on column C, you can hold down the control key or the command key to get those two columns selected when you click on column E. Then you'll insert a chart and follow the exact same steps that you did for this chart, but now follow those steps on your own to create the correct chart for height versus femur, so that it too looks like this one that we just did together, and then you've got the formula here. You're going to use that formula to solve your conclusion questions, and you're also going to answer the question on Google Classroom about finding a femur that's 43 centimeters in the woods. Okay, if we move this chart over further down our spreadsheet, doesn't really matter where, I'll put it down underneath this section here, and I'll move this chart over so that it's not covering up our data table. I want you to add your conclusion questions underneath this second chart that you've edited. And we can label this section right here conclusion questions. All right, these conclusion questions are located back in the assignment on Google Classroom. Scroll to the bones tell your height assignment. Look at the instructions. You should have the PDF for the bones tell your height student packet. If you have the physical copy, you can just go directly there and type in your answers according to that. I'm going to hit open in a new tab because this is not opening on my computer. Let me see if I can't figure that out. Open a new tab. Let's scroll down to the end here. We've got 4 conclusion questions. You should be able to copy and paste them if you want. But these 4 questions are asking you, where does the line on the graph cut the vertical axis, and what is the gradient of that line? So for question number 1, you can just write the answer. I know what the question is. For this chart, this line of best fit is crossing the vertical axis at 106, and the gradient or the slope of that line is 1.85. So you could just, put those answers in by saying, 106 is the y-intercept, and this gradient for the slope is 1.84 or whatever it was. I think it was 1.84, 1.85. Okay, so that's, for one of your charts. You're going to have to do the answers for the chart that you made right here that you're doing on your own. Okay, so you can just answer those 4 questions from that PDF. You can put in number 2, you can put in number 3, you can put in number 4, and just type those answers right here, and I'll see those. Okay, that is the end of the Bones Tell Your Height tutorial videos. You should have, when you're done, 2 charts that look the same with, femur versus height on one and humerus versus height on the other, and your 4 conclusion questions right there. Okay, and then, I'm sorry, one other thing. And then when you're done with that, you submit that, you want to go back and find the question about femur versus height chart where it says, I find, 43 centimeter femur, what is the height? You can put in your answer with the formula that you get at the top of this chart that you make, and you just put that answer right there on Google Classroom. All right.